now because, frankly, we get trolled so much as casters, but it's all for good fun. Reunited are going to be starting as the blue team. They will be defending on King's Row. We have Winghaven, as always, on Reinhardt, raging away. Kib's going to be playing Reaper. Morte on Mercy, unfixed on his beloved Pharah. Valutaja is picking up a little bit of dose of shields on Zarya, and finally Cruz is going to be playing on Lucio.
And meanwhile, for Creation on the offense, we have Toxicant actually taking up the Pharah. Jacreus on the Zarya. No Toxicant's going for the Lucio instead. Lynx is actually picking up the D.Va as well. Pre-buff D.Va. Interesting pick. Artia on the Reaper. Numlocked on the Gorilla. On the Scientist himself, Winston. And Bromas actually taking up Artia's standard role, picking up the McCree. And they just go straight in for the point with an aggressive push immediately. I do like this kind of strategy. You run the D.Va just to get really into the enemy team's faces. Unfixed. It's raining death from above, though. He's finding a lot of damage up there, but KYB takes out Toxicant. That's a lot of support dropping away immediately. That said, they have no one dealing with Unfixed. Unfixed is just getting damage and damage. Bromas goes down. Can he find another kill? It looks like KYB does clean up Dracaeus on the point there, and that looks like a hole right now for Reunited.
Lynx has done an incredible job, actually, when the map started, on just denying damage and then trying to pick off Unfixed with the defense matrix and just really denying the damage. The problem is, after that, like you said, there was no one behind him. There wasn't a Soldier 76 or a McCree looking up at the skies to pick him up. Bromas is on McCree, so we'll be keeping an eye on him as he moves a little bit further forward. Oh, very nice pick up on Mortar, but Unfixed now has Barrage available.
Yeah, can Unfixed find the barrage is the question. Down goes Toxicant as well. Unfixed is just raining death from the sky. There's just no answer to them right now, especially because Bromas is on the McCree, but this is pre-buff McCree. McCree's damage in the air is not that great. And honestly, like, I'm so curious the fact that Bromas is playing the McCree and Artia is on the Reaper. Artia's McCree is something of a legend. And Linkser has brought out Hanzo. Oh, the dragon is coming. Can the dragon be saved, though? That's the question.
I'm really looking forward to...
Winghaven.
Oh my god. And that's one. I'm actually going to stay on Unfixed view because we got a really nice view of that fantastic Earth Gunner. Bromas getting picked off from afar on Unfixed there. Is Kib going to be moving in for the kill? There's really no need to at the moment from the defending side. They've got 3 ultimates available versus the absolute 0 because Bromas has only just respawned on the side of Creation. So far for Reunited, this has been absolutely fantastic. 2 minutes left to go now on the first point.
Yeah, KYB reforming away. He tried to sneak away. There's the Graviton Surge coming out. Can KYB find the damage? So he's just waiting for that opportunity. They don't even need it because Unfixed is in the sky. Does drop the barrage, gets 2 kills. There's the res for the defense as well, picking everyone up. There's Dracaeus countering, picking up the offense as well. Battle is rejoined once more, but I'm curious to see where KYB is going to go with the Death Boss. And there he is, taking out 3, gets a triple kill. That's exactly what Reunited need, and they are holding so well. 1 minute 40 left on the clock here on this first point, and it's not looking good for Creation Esports right now. That said, Lynx does have the dragon ready, and Artia is going to be ready with the die. But they don't have anything to sync with that dragon. Like, you generally need something to go with it. Like, I love the Dragon Surge combo, but they don't have a Zarya.
Exactly, and we need, maybe we're going to get a stun from Earth Shatter, for example. Numlock is on 95% right now, but KOIB goes down. Numlock trying to stay on the point, but all of a sudden, a lot of the support he had in terms of damage has disappeared. He gets taken out as well. Unfixed, still looking like he's the MVP as far as unanswered damage goes on this team. And Valutaja has actually been having quite a quiet game on Zarya, but quiet in the sense that it hasn't necessarily been the center of attention, but the support he's been providing his team has been absolutely fantastic so far.
And that Hanzo pick is instantly swapped out now for a Roto. Looks like they're ready to engage once more. Creation going right around the back of the point. They go through the hotel. Managed to get onto the point, so that's good for them. But there, Numlock drops the Air Shadow, but only finds KOB. Everyone else was barriered up right there. There's a Graviton Surge. Unfixed coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4 go down in that. And Unfixed is just left uncontested in the sky. There's a res as well, picking everyone up for the defensive team. That offensive was completely nullified. 30 seconds left on the clock. They have to get there right now to stay in this.
This is looking so dominant, I have to say, from Reunited. Creation at the moment lacking just that little bit of cohesion. They're moving together as a team, all right, but they're not dealing with the problems that Reunited are actually posing them. Unfixed has more or less gone unchecked. Kib has actually been doing okay on Reaper. He's been very, very quiet, just waiting in the back for his opportunities, but he's been able to do that because the rest of the team just haven't been challenged so far.
And Dracaeus has already gone down to Unfixed as well, so Unfixed still finding that damage. Bromas is in the back, trying to find a tag with that high noon, but no one's on the point! No one's contesting the point. Bromas was just stood there with saying, hey, it's high noon, it's 12 o'clock, guys, but no one's standing on the point. No one cares, McCree. No one gives a damn about the time. and they just lost that. That's a full hold out of Reunited. That's absolutely insane. It's very rare that we see that kind of thing in Kings Row. Kings Row is a map known for basically being relatively quick. You generally see 6-minute times, 5-minute times coming out for Kings Row, not full holds. So that was insanely good out of Reunited. They are looking on point right now.
I was a little bit surprised to see that, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Creation Esports actually has in the bag to try and come back from this, because nothing but a full hold now is going to allow these guys basically to try and take this map. I'm so impressed with Reunited. Creation have to swap it up. They're not playing particularly poorly on an individual level, but where they need to work themselves a little bit better, I say, is where they identified the strengths of the opposing team. Unfixed, we called him out a lot of times on the first half of this map. He just went completely unchecked, and as long as Creation go, hang on a second, this is where our problems lie, and they assign someone to deal with that, then they should be in a lot better place.
Yeah, and of course we've got to give a mention to KYB as well. Fellow Brit as well, I'm happy to say. Reunited actually has 2 Brits on it now, so Cruz is also English. So hey, UK players, even though the UK has become, the new NA alt, it's now UK alt. So thanks, Twitch. Love that. Love the fact that my country is now designated for bad decisions. But still, KYB picked up relatively recently, scouted off the ladder, and has been doing really, really well for Reunited as well. It's been a great pickup for them. He's been playing absolutely out of his mind. He was playing Genji earlier today, really put the team on his back for a little while on a couple of those maps that he played earlier, and looked really good doing it. That said, it looks like we are ready to go with the offensive lineup. So we do have KYB on Hanzo. I imagine that might just be for scouting, although he might stick with it. Mort on Mercy, Unfixed once more on the Fire of Valutasia, on Zarya, Winghaven, on Reinhardt, and Cruz on the Soldier 76.
All right, here we go. I'm going to take a look at one of the soldiers. Cruz is going to get my love first. We'll see how much... Oh, dear. Well, he gets taken out very quickly by Bromas, who, by the way, is playing Junkrat. So a lot of damage going to get done from the backlines there. Valutaja doing a good job of getting some charge early on, but needs to be careful and hold straight back behind the bus. Let's take a look at what Bromas is doing, because right now he's almost single-handedly keeping the team back.
Yeah, I mean, Junkrat pick on defense on Kings Row used to be fairly standard, was sort of beaten out by Farah for a little while. It's interesting to see it come back here. It is a danger when you're playing it into a Zarya, because you do give a lot of free charge away, but meanwhile the first push was kind of stalled up. They'd lost their tank very early. Cruz went down incredibly early as well. They tried to go up and over, but Unfixed goes down as well, so RTF finding a good pick there. Winghaven on the point just goes down instantly. Valutaja on very high charge, though, is advancing forward, and Mort's still in the air. There's the Resurrect, bring everyone back up. Winghaven is on the point, but they still kind of scattered out right now. Toscan does take Valutaja down, but no, sorry, Valutaja was picked back up, sorry. It looks like there's the defensive res. Artia does find Cruz. Cruz does have the tac visor on. Can they get rid of him there? There's the defensive sound barrier coming out as well, and this could be a good cleanup. I hear Riptide coming in. It's going into the back, finds 2 targets. Mort especially goes down, and this could be a good defense from Creation right now.
This is absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, Cruz got completely shut down on his tactical visor. We were watching his view as well, and he more or less got hooked by Roadhog, and just a lot of that time on tactical visor got wasted. He didn't get a single kill. Lynx popped his straight afterwards and did a fantastic job. Absolutely stellar performance from him to pick off the remaining health of the team. So Reunited a little bit reset here, but don't forget, it's nothing but a full hold. They still have 2.5 minutes now to take the point, and there is the barrage. Unfortunately, getting completely and utterly taken out there by Roadhog, but not before getting 2 kills himself.
Yeah, good thinking there coming out of Dracaeus. Does not Dracaeus, sorry. Good thinking out of Numlock. Drops the Earthshatter. Does buy them a little bit of space, but still the damage was done. KOB going on the back on this Genji. Oh no, Artia does pick him up, but Valutaja is on the point, on high charge. That Death Star laser coming out of Zarya dealing so much hurt right now. Point is ticking up, and Reunited looking well positioned to take a hold of it. Dracaeus stuck in the back, Unfixed, finds him, picks him off, and now there's just one member left. It is poor Bromas stuck on the trash mouse. He is locked away. Numlock coming in right now, trying to sort of buy a little bit of time. They do have to hold this even further. Valutaja already has another ultimate ready to go, buying even more space. Toxican has managed to find his way to the point, though, stalling things up. Artia on the Tracer also coming in nice and quickly, just trying to get to the point, buy even more space, because if they lose this, and it's looking like it's going to go any second now, Reunited will take this first map in convincing fashion. Exactly
right. They are a couple of seconds away, and they do manage to do it. So GG. Reunited, after a full hold on Kings Row, managed to take the first point. Creation gave them a couple of things to worry about, but ultimately it wasn't enough, and play of the game is going to go to Unfixed. Absolutely no surprise there.
Yeah, and well deserved from him. He played absolutely... Well, he just played wonderfully all this time. There's the Graviton Surge. This is the Graviton Barrage combo. I love seeing it every single time. It's one of the oldest combos in Overwatch, and one of the ones that makes my heart sing, because it's just nice to see it when it's well executed. I also just like the Graviton... I like the I've forgotten the term for it. The Graviton Strike, which is the Dragon Strike plus
Yeah, yeah.
Zarya strategy. It's very good for a slow push, but I don't know. Fire Zarya will always be sort of the winning combo in my heart. It's so stable, so good when you just have to take a point.
It is pretty painful. Graviton Strike is quite fun. I remember some older school combinations when you had Zenji or Genyatta.
Yes.
Also lots of fun. And then, of course, you have the old Graviton Reaper. That's always great. Graviton Blossom, is that even a thing? If it isn't, it is now.
I guess we can.
So all sorts of fun combos. But you're right, that is more or less the traditional combo. Graviton Surge Barrage is just rather disgusting. You have to take out Pharah in the middle of the Graviton Surge as quickly as you can, because the moment that ultimate gets off for more than about half a second, you can rest assured most of your team is basically dead from AoE damage.
Yeah, I would go with